the league is going to announce the game. Now, I got to say, we talked about this, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Something like that, when they announced that they were going to come out and, put their schedule out. To me, I'm on. And, of course, they're going to do it on their network tonight.
Oh, yeah.
But
it's an event out of a non-event.
I would think that given, why would you, I have to say this, football season's over with. Now, I'm not going to be one to say, because I don't know, it's not necessarily what I do or get paid to do anymore, so maybe my opinion's a little bit different than I know it's different than the average fan, having done it for a living, actually played the game. But I find, and I guess if you're the NFL, they would say, hey, shut up, because this is all about marketing, I guess, and continue to brand.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
But I would think, yeah, and I understand that part of it, but I would think, if you're an average fan, I would think that there's a little bit of risk here, that people are going to kind of get turned off to this, that you're going to pretend like everything's great, and that, throw this out there, and you got this, obviously there's something here I'm missing, and that's why I'm talking about it, is what is it about the announcement of the schedule is going to help the NFL in the eyes of the fan? What's it doing? There's a reason to do this, just like there'd be a reason not to do it. So what is the reason the NFL wants to put this out there?
Well,
are they promoting their game?
This is actually, they have, just like with the draft, they have made this what used to be a non-event, an event, and there are plenty of people. Let's face it, you already know who you're playing. You already know your opponents. The only thing that's left up to is where they fall and what is the flow of the schedule here. But so I get it, especially for the average fan. It's a big deal with the NFL because. But one thing, remember, as we continue to talk about, there's only 16 of these precious babies, and it's once a week, and which is a completely different deal, than any other sport, because there's only 16 of them.
But if I'm a fan, I don't know. Kevin, you are a fan. How does it strike you? It'd be better to get your opinion than mine, because I'm kind of jaded.
Well, I'm looking at it like they're presenting hope. They're presenting a chance that this thing might be worked out and there will be business as usual. Now, I'm with Todd, being a realist, that they promoted this thing and they probably sold advertising time for it, because NFL Network has the schedule.
They're continuing to leak out more stuff now. We'll be updating you throughout,
as they did last
year. And when one of their made partners on Channel 4 had the real scoop, wink, wink.
Yeah, somehow.
Wow, breaking news! You guys are really ace reporters over there, but they're leaking out more stuff now, if you will, and it's still whetting that appetite to the fans out there. Yeah. Hey, we're trying. This is kind of as usual. Maybe these guys are unreasonable. Here's the schedule. It's all part of the mix.
Well, then, does it serve the purpose of, as you would say, whet the appetite enough that people now go out, they go out of pocket and go, okay, I guess I'll buy my season tickets? Is that the purpose of this? To make people think, okay, it's going to happen? To me, I would think that there's a risk that it comes back, and although by then, I guess there's really no risk to the NFL to do this. It's something to do right now, because in the long run, by the time actually there would be potentially become a work stoppage and or no football, that this will be long forgotten. So people won't be thinking about, hey, remember when you trotted out that schedule back in April, like there was going to be football? I don't think. I think it'll be too far down the road, and there really there isn't any risk to the NFL to do it.
Let me tell you what the real fans are doing. Right then, when their schedule comes out, they're going to look at their schedule. They're going to look at their team and say, "Yep, we're going to win that one. We're going to lose that one." That work stoppage thing is out the window. Afterwards,
but you can do that now, correct? Yeah, everybody, you know exactly who you're playing.
Yeah, you just don't know when, and within the context, you don't know the dates.
Right, but it sort of makes it real to you once you see it in your hands. Oh, Thanksgiving Day. Oh, this game. Yep. Okay. That bye week here. It sort of becomes real to you as a fan, and you sort
helps
of
you fill in the blanks.
Yeah. It's like
you get another snapshot.
Kevin's already got them 10-6. It's just a question of how they're going to fluff.
It's not a full pitcher of Kool-Aid. It's like one of those little drink boxes. You know what I mean?
A juice box?
Yeah. Kevin, exactly what it is. I'm going to give you a little advice, all right? Instead of the pitcher, just have a shot, okay? Let's just do shots here on PJRS, all right?
You'd be better served.
We're just going to stick with shots of Kool-Aid here.
Because they're either going to feel really good or really bad.
And even too many of those shots, you know how that turns out.
Will do.
Just
Point
a little.
Well taken.